Hey all, Binks here, with another awesome ramp deck that is really different than the other ones that we usually play in Tribunal ramp. So the goal of this deck is to just play an armor down to kind of defend our giant cards early. We can get a Nebula for some extra points, play either Wave or Electro on turn 3, and then ramp into our giant cards and potentially use Living Tribunal to spread that power across all the different lanes. Now the big card we want to focus on is Blob, because Blob can get much bigger than just about any card in the game. So if you can get like a Blob Tribunal Iron Man lane, very, very hard for your opponent to get enough power to get over top, especially if you have an armor there kind of defending everything. We have some cool backup plans, things like Spectrum to buff up our Electro armor, Iron Man, Blob itself, Red Skull in here, and just some really, really giant cards. Now, overall, I think that we could have made this deck better by maybe going in more the traditional ongoing direction. We did have a featured location of the throne room to make the Blob even bigger, but overall it's a fun way to play ramp a little bit differently. And if you want to try and find a Tribunal deck that doesn't either do Hela and MODOK or just kind of like the traditional super focused ongoing stuff, this deck is a lot of fun. As always, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit the like button, check that below, make sure you subscribe, and catch you live at twitch.tv/Binks_plays. Enjoy. Let's just do this in case they have some kind of like goblin-ish over here. Boom, boom. Okay. All right. All right. Surely now we'll get the Blob Tribunal line. Surely. There's ever a time for us to get the Blob Tribunal line. It's here and now, chat. Rick. Piece of crap. I just want to Blob Tribunal people, man. Goddamn travesty. They're never going to be able to win right, huh? I don't think they have another card that beats us unless they pass Infinite. They can't do that with this line. Oh, they're a cheater as Shang-Chi in their deck? They're a Shang-Cheater, chat. They're unfortunately a Shang-Cheater. B14. They probably can with Scar and something else. Maybe they can't. They can't, chat. Scar and what? Scar and what? Tell me right now. What is it? That's not gonna work, you piece. Get out of here. Jeez. Victory. I don't know why I yelled like that. I was very angry. But it just depends. Iron Man is best draw next turn, but we're fine with like Red Skull, Arrow, anything like that. Just always draw Taskmaster and Iron Man. So true. Now, you might think this is a bot. It probably is, but there's also some setups with this that aren't just because they're a bot. I guess we'll see. Yeah, let's rip this now. See what we can do here. We're obviously going to win left. I don't think they have anything that could possibly win that. And that hurts. We can just Magento this negative off, right? Just play Magento middle, pull all this crap middle. Should just win middle on its own. Well, we gotta get our negative here. I don't think they can beat 45. I will not respect them beating 45, I don't think. This would be 6 plus 2. The most we can do. Might have Odin here. Odin would get us, huh? No, because Odin could hit Mr. Negative, right? Yo, Woody! Thank you so much for the raid. 131 viewers. Thank you so much. See the lightning. You're a piece. Welcome in, everyone. Oh, hopefully this is enough. Yeah, look at that. Victory. They say don't snap against Mr. Negative decks. They hit Mr. Negative on curve, especially when hit with bar with no name. But if you're a believer, if you're just simply a believer, chat, you'll be fine. What are you even saying? He's been one of the best in the league for the second half of the season? Oh, you poor, poor summer soul. See, this is the problem with Packers fans. They just think that just because they can find a statistical way to show a quarterback is doing okay during a part of the year, that means that the quarterback is really good. Bears fans have been doing this for decades, Alexander. Bears fans have been doing this for decades and decades. We were talking about how good Mitch Trubisky was. We were finding ways to cope and find how good all these different things are. Oh, for like this little small part of the season, you know, he had really good interceptions and everything like that, playing against a bunch of scrubs. You'll see, man. You will see, indeed. I'm just like I said, I'm just very excited to see. I'm just excited to see it. It's a beautiful thing. I don't know why I didn't play this left. It's gonna be very exciting to see. As a Bears fan who's watched, the Packers have generational talent after generational talent, I'm just really excited for you guys to just have an okay quarterback and then just get stuck in this situation where you think he's really good, and then you end up having to pay him $18 million a year or something, even though he's like the 11th best quarterback in the league, and then you don't know why you can win a championship. You don't know why you can get out of the divisional round, even though you couldn't with Aaron Rodgers for however many fucking years. You guys couldn't even get out of the divisional round with one of the best quarterbacks in history. Like I said, I'm simply excited. I will choose to continue to be excited about it. You didn't mean to set me off like this? Dude, life of a Bears fan is tough, man. Such is my life of a Bears fan is tough, man. We've seen some shit. We've seen some shit that y'all haven't had to worry about, ever. Like I'm saying. Oh, you piece of shit! You're still fine. Victory. Because it's cool with Tribunals, you can just hide one giant card under the armor and still kind of be okay. Sentinel. We're on Sentinel. It's Cerebro 3. Cerebro 3 and Loki, kind of. Be the only ones running Sentinel. We'll wave, because it's all we can do. Maybe Magento middle. We'll have to see. Valkyrie's very scary. I don't have many win cons against Valkyrie. Okay, it's Loki. Fine. Loki's fine as long as we draw the cards that we need, which we don't have. Hog. Play the Magenta then. Shouldn't be able to get a card bigger than 12 often. Sometimes the collector can get there, but just have to see. Maybe they will. 7 more triggers on this. Loki obviously helps. Arrow's pretty ineffective here. Red Skull kind of doesn't help because it still is 12, because if the collector gets to 12, it gets over the top anyway. It's still really hard for them to get over 12, right? Oh, you know what can do it? Red Skull Spectrum. But we don't have time for that. We don't have time. Ever just play the Tribunal as a joke? Such is my judgment. Snowguard Loki is very scary. What the heck? Blob is big enough. Very cool. You can play this guy for funds. This has just a ton of power, right? Blob gets to 20, which goes to 40. Nice. Be gone! I'm waving to like Jiggy, but then it just gets blown up. It's a bit scary. Maybe Electro, the Iron Man or something. I don't know. Playing on the raft, Pog. Havoc good in a ramp deck? No, it's anti-synergistic. Havoc is anti-ramp. what you could call it. In many ways. It's gonna be a tough game to win. Like beta Sean over here or something. I don't know. Figure it out as it goes. Marvel. Probably retreating this game though. I think everything left is interesting. Let's do it. Simply just interesting. Spectrum. Spectrum fights for all 3 lanes. Is something that we like. If we arrow left, it adds 7. We would tie here. Doesn't seem good enough. Because if they play anything middle, we lose middle, which is scary. You have to assume they're going to play something middle, right? Sean Wright is just very, very hard for us to beat. With the Electro effect. Sean Wright Lizard is probably their play, is what I would imagine. Also, Arrow could miss if they play like Sean Wright. It's probably Sean Wright Lizard middle, right? Is there a way that we can get around that? Try that. We'd probably retreat, but... How big is it? That's a win! Not even close, chat. Victory. Not even close. I don't like stacking things middle. Set up like a spectrum or something. We hit our Tribunal, we don't really have to worry about curve as much. Maybe we shouldn't have played the Electro here. There's definitely an argument that we shouldn't have. If they play anything left, we'll pull it right. And we just go Tribunal Spectrum. Should be enough. Well, we'll see. They're running out of space, which is important. They like space and they don't have very much of it. Snap. They are space enjoyers that don't have space. Now they could Loki into like my blob or something, which is scary, but I'm okay snapping here. Mirage? Falcon. Okay. Hold right at 8. Could still just get a blob off the top. The blob might not be bigger than the Spectrum though. Rogue is pretty covered here. Loki's obviously scary, but
such is my judgment.
See what they get here. Just Red Skull. Okay, so our aim is to win left and middle. I think Spectrum's the best way to do so. It adds 13. Actually, fundamentally adds 15. So they will have to beat 17 middle. Probably hard to do. Why do they have Red Skull in their deck? Oh, it's Mirage. We'll see if they can do it. Maybe they think they can play something bigger than 9 and win here, but they'll have to beat 11. They might just try to get the Collector big enough, but I don't think it's going to be able to. Who knows though? I mean, they could have a crazy turn. Some head monkey stuff or something? Nah. Victory. Hulk over Jiggy? Love a world ship game. Blood is playing Nakia and thinks they can beat me in world ship. I don't think that's gonna work. Might have to mind Rouge though. I think we just keep playing big cards. I think even if they root, I have to play it, right? I have to hope they don't run Rouge in the deck. Or play around if they have Rouge, see if we beat it. Okay, if Rouge, they go to... Okay, no, they don't. Victory. Gotta love a world ship game. Chibi variants on the deck? Yeah, Arrow Chibi variant's one of my favorite. I was missing it for a while. This is still one of my favorite cards in the game. They're probably Blob. I don't mind playing out the Tribunal, showing our hand a bit. What would I have done if they played Rouge there? I would have calculated to see if Blob was enough to get over the top of Rouge, which was 32 from the opponent.
Such is my judgment.
Hold the armor, please. All right, GG's. This is just wonderful. They can have their own blob, which is bigger, but our blob is enormous. How big could their blob be? It has to be more than 47? 47 is a lot, man. 47 is a lot. I don't think they can beat 47. What a funny, what a funny game. Yo, we can play Electro into Onslaught Citadel, thus giving us +2 cards per turn. Pretty exciting. Because usually you can only get 1 card a turn, but because Onslaught Citadel doubles the effect, it now doubles the 1 to a 2 and allows us to play 2 cards per turn. Rare interaction that a lot of people don't know about. It's important tech. A lot of people don't think about that tech, but it's very strong. I probably shouldn't, like, I'll be honest, I probably shouldn't have stayed in the game. But I'm curious. Pay attention. I want to see their deck, too. Their deck looks cool as hell. I don't know what the hell is going on. Didn't they just get a 3? Didn't they just get a 3-cost Ebony Blade in their hand? Isn't their Blade 3? Wasn't that terrible? I'm not crazy, right? They just got a 3-cost Ebony Blade for discarding the Swarm? Because Swarm actually counts as discarded, I believe. Did I play Armor left? Why the hell did I play Armor left last turn? What is wrong with me? What a terrible play for no reason at all. For Throne, it's still a stupid play, right? I'm not dumb. It's still kind of a stupid ass play, I think. Do they just have 3 swarms? They didn't even have an Apocalypse, right? They didn't even play an Apocalypse, if I'm not mistaken. Am I crazy, chat? I should have played Armor right to get double protection. I'm pretty sure it's just swarms. It is a lot of swarms. Like, don't get me wrong, opponent. You have a lot of swarms. Kill one of them. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them, Danger Room. Destroy them. Destroy the swarm, Danger Room. Destroy it. Yes. Now, please, hold, Magento. Hold. Let's go. Easy game.
Victory.
Just for funsies. Come on. Give me armor. Give me the armor. Ugh. Okay. My dang arm. I guess we can pull the Wolverine away as a joke. We can just rip the blob, but Shang-Chi is always a bit of a concern with these decks. We'll go raw blob. Why not? How much fun he's having. Noel, you can get over there. I don't want to deal with you. If they blow it up, obviously it won't work, but if they don't, it'll be funny. Okay, fine. How dare you? Large Venom is large. This is true. Many people are saying this.
Enough said, bub.
They're locked down right, though. Beat Shang-Chi. Play it. I like beating Shang-Chi. Do you like beating Shang-Chi, chat? My favorite things to do. No longer beat Shang-Chi, probably. Unless they carnage the Venom. Look at that. Just love to see that, don't you? You just love to see them kill their own Venom. It's just a beautiful time to be alive, chat. Wonderful. It's just a wonderful way to play games. It's kind of hard to get any value out of Electro right now. I guess we go like Arrow, Orca, figure it out. Fire Festival 2, Extra Fire Edition. Fog. A lot of cards that like their own lanes. I kind of don't like the White Tiger. So let's maybe stack all their cards. I'll figure it out as we go. They want to stack all their cards too. Maniac. They have the Loki in starting hand. They have the Loki in starting hand. They're a cheater. Still have to deal with an Orca though. Winning middle is actually very annoying. They either have to jump the werewolf back or play there. I still don't have a second card to play with my still don't have a second card to play this turn. What's up, Max? I am doing well. Thank you for saying that. Alright. You're allowed to nuke your whole hand, I guess. I would never tell you that you can't do that. I don't know if I would recommend it, though. I can't play two cards, man. It's so annoying. I can just fight for all three. This is 8. This is 10. What can they do? Swarma to tie middle, and then we just win tiebreaker? Yeah, GG's. Welcome to Hell, Avis. Surely they don't have a 6+ power card. Huzzah. They can't play a card this turn. Oh, no, they can. They definitely can. That's not how that works anymore. They can't play a big card, though. They get a fair turn. I get an unfair turn. Pretty nice. Are you going to stay? Staying is insane here. If they stay, they're psychos. I don't think they ever win left, right? Keep stacking shit over here. Even like, what's their biggest card? Red Skull? Red Skull doesn't even win them left, right? Like a tie? Alright, yeah. Victory. Aging running backs just never ever do well, and it has been proved. Like, so many of the teams that have consistently won have proven that paying quarterback or running backs, especially after they're like 6 years in the league, it's just a nightmare for your it's just a nightmare for your organization. I wish it wasn't the case either. I think running back is a really cool position, but it's just I mean, a lot of people, everyone's turning to stats nerds in football, which they kind of rightfully should. It's hard to argue with the stats on it. I've lost 150 watchers by talking about football. That's okay. I knew what happened. I knew what happens when this goes down. think it's a throwing league anyway. Yeah. I mean, when teams get established to run, it's really good. Like when Dak and everything was doing. All right, football talk over. Let's talk about Marvel Snap. So we got the Abbey, which is really, really nice here. They're going to attack all 3 lanes probably. But I think we just set up a Tribunal into Blob. No, our Blob is tiny. We cannot do Blob. Immediately changed my mind. We're not going to do Tribunal into Blob. We're going to go Magento left. Hold this Miss Marvel. Give him a little bit of disarray. See what happens. The Sarah coming down. Okay. Shang-Chi middle is very likely. If they don't play left, which they could not, we would get to 28 total here. We go to 9 per lane. It beats Shang-Chi middle and can often beat what they play right. I'm actually kind of interested in this. If it's just Shang-Chi middle, they get to 8, we get to 9. This is enticing. Nice.
Victory.
Make sure to subscribe. Watch that one too.